So, why does orthodox medicine not believe that herbs are good or herbal medicine is effective? So, I am going to discuss this topic in depth, and this video, pardon me if it's going to be very long, and I'm going to split this video into two. Now, this is from the viewpoint of fibroids. Why does orthodox medicine think or believe that herbal treatments for fibroids are a scam? Let me just put it that way. So let's first of all talk about why orthodox medicine does not think or does not believe that herbal medicine is good, and they have some very valid reasons why. So I'm going to quickly run you through all their reasons. Number one, there's this usual perception that people that practice herbal medicine are illiterates, they are uneducated, they are backward. There's that perception. Okay, now what you should know is that orthodox medicine, as it is practiced, modern medicine as it's practiced today, came from herbal medicine. And over 50% of all the drugs you see in pharmacy shops had their origins from plants. So they were first of all herbalists before modern medicine came about. Now, there are many of us that are herbal practitioners that are actually scientists. So, apart from the fact that they look down on herbal practitioners as mostly being illiterates or quacks, many of us are not actually illiterates. Many of us are actually trained and educated people. Trained in, things that have to do with health sciences. Yes. So that label that we're illiterates is wrong. And moreover, even those of us that did not go to school are not illiterate. I do not consider anybody that has in-depth knowledge about something an illiterate. Many of all those alagos you see in the local markets, if you know the level of knowledge these people have, passed down from generations. There are things, and this was told to me by a medical doctor. Okay, there was a time I rented a house in Lekki. My landlady was a medical doctor, retired. When I told her what I do, she said something to me. She said, I have been to the traditional medicine board and I've seen things that those people are doing that modern medicine cannot do. She told me that. I will never forget that. So those people you see, those alagos, those traditional healers, they are not illiterates. They may not have gone to school or learned how to speak English properly, but the kind of knowledge they have, I respect them. Two, another reason why orthodox medicine practitioners do not like herbal medicine is because they claim that herbal medicine is not standardized. And that is actually true in most cases, because many of the people that did not go to school did not learn that. But there are many of us that are actually scientists that are standardizing our herbal medicine. So it is not all of us. Yes, generally they are not standardized, but there are many of us that are scientists that are standardizing our herbal medicine. Number three, another reason why orthodox medicine practitioners look down on herbal medicine is because they feel that a lot of people that practice herbal medicine do not have the proper training and the practice is not regulated. Okay, but I can tell you for a fact that even those women, those traditional healers, undergo grueling training several years, and in many places, many states like Lagos State, the practice of traditional medicine is actually regulated by the Traditional Medicine Board in Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board, which is regulated by the Ministry of Health, Lagos State Ministry of Health. So note that. So we do have standardized trainings in cases where you see universities have started introducing courses like herbal medicine as degrees, master's degrees, even PhD degrees. But apart from that, there are also those of us that did not do that kind of herbal medicine, but maybe took our training in pharmaceutical sciences like I did, pharmacognosy. We are herbalists, and many of us have PhDs. So some of us do have rigorous trainings, and our practice is actually regulated. It's just that some people do not know. So some people that are complaining about the way herbal practitioners practice their herbal medicine, these are some of the issues they have. One, there's no standardized training, but these days that's changing. And moreover, traditionally, there are those of us that did have standardized training, like those of us that did things like pharmacognosy. Okay, and then we have bodies that regulate our practice. Then there is the fact that a lot of traditional medicine practitioners or herbalists offer generic treatments that don't work for everybody. Now, my focus is on treatments for fibroids. There's this general perception that herbal treatment for fibroids do not work. And all these issues that I cited earlier on are part of the issues that are cited by people that are in orthodox medicine. And this is compounded by the fact that, yes, it is true that a lot of herbal practitioners offer generic treatments that don't work for everybody. Yes. And in herbal medicine, one of the most difficult things to treat is fibroids. So most times what herbalists do that are not trained to that level, okay, to understand that sometimes generic treatments don't work, you have to personalize treatments for fibroids. So what some of them do is that when they've developed a formula for one person and it works, they automatically assume it works for everybody. So they are giving generic treatments to everybody. And you see many of those patients come to them, they get treatment, it doesn't work. And then they go to the hospital and tell the doctor, and the doctor says, yes, herbal treatment does not work. I don't know who told you. Those people are quacks, this and that. You get what I mean? But it's simply because the person handling that case assumed that something he or she used for one patient will work for you. That's simply what it is. And how you will know that fibroid treatment is very difficult is that there are 1,001 recipes out there, herbal recipes. So these are just recipes that arose from herbal practitioners developing formulas for fibroids and trying. This one didn't work, then they discarded, thinking it was just a fluke, and then they go and some other people develop and here and there. So there are so many of them, but they don't all work for everybody, and that is a fact. And this is another reason why practitioners of orthodox medicine do not believe that herbal medicine works. And that's a valid issue. I mean, that's a valid thing. That's a valid objection. Yes, because there should be treatment that should work for everybody. You get? But in actual fact, in herbal medicine, when it comes to fibroids, not all treatments work for everybody. Now, I am now going to take you into the facts, because for those people that practice orthodox medicine and they believe that there are no herbal treatments for fibroids, I am going to prove scientifically that there are. And I'm going to cite studies, scientific studies, in my next video, because I said I'm splitting this into two. I'm going to cite scientific studies about herbal medicine that was proven to work for fibroids. I will take you through everything, and I will take you through my own experience with one of them. Now, I'm going to focus on one herbal medicine, so you guys should get yourselves ready and get, you know what I mean. I'm focusing on one, but I can tell you that there are hundreds of thousands.